Today I'm going to be talking about the beneficial factors of strength training at a adolescent age and in children. And I'm going to first start off talking about the three health dimensions that I personally think that it helps out the most, and that's going to be physical, mental, and social factors. So first, I'm going to start off by talking about the physical factor, beneficial factor that strength and conditioning and weight training has on adolescents and children at a young age. So whenever your body is stressed at any point in time in life, it's going to react in any matter. So whenever you put a bar on someone's back, whenever you put a bar on someone's chest, whenever you get a certain weight and make that person move their levers at a plane of motion, that's going to increase their muscle size, and that's also going to dense or like thicken their bones, which increases the density of their bones. So whenever you increase the density of especially children's bones, it actually helps them to be more sustainable towards injuries and fractures and sprains and stuff like that. Whenever you have stronger muscles and stronger bones, and whenever you have strains and fractures and breaks at a young age, it's actually a little bit harder for your body to come back from, and it takes a little bit longer toll to recover completely from, and it also will hurt you down the road. You can have problems with that uh, specific part of your body, wherever that break is or sprain is, later on down the road, because it can be a reoccurring issue whenever it happens at a young age, because that bone is never fully has never gotten fully recovered, because at a kid, you're just always beating your body up, this and that, just nonstop, just contact and force. So whenever strength training, what strength training does to your body is it actually increases everything size wise, and it also increases your immune system, because your immune system has to fulfill the entire size of the body. The second part that I personally think that it helps most is going to be the social part. Um, of a child's mind and a child's brain. So whenever you're out and about and you don't want to talk to someone necessarily, and you don't want to, reach out and and to change who you are, I personally believe that strength training actually makes you step outside of your comfort zone, because I mean every single day that you're in the gym or you're in the weight room with a professional, you're going to be pushed to a certain limit, and you're going to have to be able to be pushed past that point, because that's the whole point of strength training, is to push your body past its normal limits, and that just kind of helps, makes a child realize that there's not just norms anymore, like in life. Then you can push yourself in every single concept in life, and that kind of ties into the third health dimension that I'm going to talk about, and that's going to be mental, on how I personally believe strength training in children helps mental the most, is putting something in front of you and having to move it, having to push it, having to raise it, having to do whatever. It's all about not knowing if you could do something and then getting under the bar or getting over the bar and doing it. So being at a young age and you can visually see and you can feel yourself whenever you walk up to a bar and it looks like a lot of weight and you actually move it, it changes things in your brain and the way you think about things, and it makes you want to conquer different things. It makes you want to be be more than just like the average person, because you can, once you start breaking those barriers in your mind and start reaching numbers that you've never even thought about that you could reach before. There's actually a lot of studies um, that are proven, uh, like this one right here, benefits most important strength training. Some of them are increased blood lipid profiles, improve mental health and self confidence, strengthen connective tissues. Rehabilitation can help prevent injuries, particularly the shoulders and the knees. Improve cardiovascular fitness and body composition, stimulate bone mineralization, improve bone mineral density. And recent studies have shown some benefit to increase overall strength, function, and mental wellness in the children's cerebral palsy. So that is one visual aid that I can show you guys. And then another thing that's really, really big in children is safety tips. So all exercises should be age appropriate for individuals. For each child, exercises should be done with slow progression. Always start with practicing good form without weights. Always supervise children's working out with correct form. Vary exercise to keep kids interested and avoid repetitive stress. rest 3 minutes in between each set, and rest 1 minute between a failed set and a retry. So all those things in that safety form is just all about being able to understand that you should never have to do anything that you don't feel comfortable with. And 100%, whenever you're a child, you need to have a health professional be there with you to help walk you through everything. And that is my personal beliefs on the benefits of strength and conditioning in a child and adolescence age.